Hello, welcome to another episode of Bot and Back, and I am doing just a quick unboxing. I'm not going to make this anything too fancy. I just wanted to share opening this with you guys. So this is my second unboxing today. My first one was my metal card bot Dark Hook from AliExpress. I was very excited because that's my first metal card bot figure. Now, the funny thing is, I thought when I was opening it, it was this. So the whole time I'm introducing the video and talking about the Craftsman Toys Technobots, because I thought it was my last two figures and I wasn't paying attention or thinking. So when I opened it, it was very funny because it was my metal card bot Dark Hook. Now this time I am certain that this is the last two of the Craftsman Toys Technobots. I've really been looking forward to these. And here, let me grab something real quick to show you. So these are the other three right here. Here, I'm not doing them justice. I'll just pull the camera up for just a second. But that's them combined so far into my favorite combiner, Computron. And when these types of toys come out slowly as sets of figures, it tests your patience, so to speak. But it is nice that at least with this set, like Nose Cone came by himself, but then the next two came in a set, and these are the last two in the set. So at least we're getting two at a time now, and I finally have the last two. So I will be doing a full review very soon. I'm putting my other reviews on hold that I filmed because I have just been too excited about these guys. So we're going to hopefully soon see an Alpha Trion. We're going to see I keep hitting, okay, I have to figure out a different setup because I keep hitting the camera. There we go. We're going to see an Alpha Trion. We're going to see a Age of the Primes Vortex. Quite a few different things that have been coming. I've been getting a lot of stuff lately. When it rains, it pours. And then if I don't have anything, my friend Dave lends things. Actually, he lent me the Alpha Trion. And I have a Cyber World Scorponok. Bunch of fun stuff. But it's a lot of stuff. I was actually tempted to not do this unboxing at all. I might stop doing unboxings. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment. Please let me know in the comment section below. Do you enjoy the unboxings, or would you rather just see the straight up review? I guess the unboxings are kind of more for me. Just 'cause, again, I like sharing this with you guys. So I might start putting a little bit less work into the production values. And I'm tempted to not even do shorts. I don't know how to do a short version of an unboxing. But I don't know. I could maybe figure something out. But anyway. All right, here we go. They're in here. And I'm going to say I've always been a fan of the packaging for these guys. Now, you don't really have a choice. I know when I get stuff off AliExpress, you can say box or no box to save money, but this is just getting a new product from a company, so you just get the box. But if I had the choice, I would get the box anyway, because I really, really like the artwork that they have been putting onto their packaging. I think it's really nice. I can't read that, but I still think it's really nice. And we have the last two, Lightspeed and Strafe. I think it's funny Lightspeed is the car, and that's his name. So I think of Lightspeed as a spaceship, and they call him Speed Drive and Steel Wings. Excuse me, I just burped. I think those names are. Oops, and I just dropped. Sorry, everybody. One of my guys just fell over. It's actually my knockoff Computron. This guy's really interesting. Okay, we're just gonna stop for a second. This guy, I forget who makes him, but he's like, we have Computron at home. Computron, like okay, that's not being fair. He's actually pretty cool, but he is very vaguely based on the Technobots, and I got him years ago because that was before these guys were available, and I love Computron and Technobots. Anyway, he fell over, but so these are the boxes of the last two. Nose Cone was the first one to come out. He came out by himself, and sometimes I wonder if that was just to test the waters and see if people were interested in, but I think they're already making all the figures at that time. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just babbling. But these are the funny names: Burst Gallop and Light Strike. Light Strike's not bad. Burst Gallop is just the strangest name of all of these guys. But anyway, and Steel Drill was their name for Nose Cone. But without further ado, let's open this box and take a look at it. I'm not going to get too in depth. I'm not going to try to transform them. I'm probably not going to get too much into the, just my initial thoughts on them. Because I want to focus most of my time on the actual review. But to just be repetitive, I like sharing these moments with you guys. I feel like I'm opening a toy with some friends, which is fun. So here we go. There's the box. Oh, I got to figure out a system. I got to figure out a new setup for how I have everything, because I am sick and tired of hitting my camera. And, you know, how about if you just stop hitting your camera? There's an idea. There they are in all their glory. So get them out of the blister pack. Is this? Oh, it's taped. It's taped. Now, I have a limited budget. I talked about that before, but something that I do is if I've spent all my money, I will still get stuff, and it's gonna be for Christmas. And then I've run out of Christmas budget, so now they've gone into my birthday. But these guys I'm keeping open, and I haven't just enough money to just be able to hold on to these guys and keep them. This is a budget my wife and I agreed upon years ago when we first got married, just so we wouldn't argue about money. So, but these guys, I am not waiting. I'm keeping them open because I've been waiting too long for them. Okay, here's the instructions. Probably going to be useless. I'm sorry, but they were pretty much they were a little bit. They're sort of helpful at first with Burst Gallop and Light Strike, but as I got further into the transformation, I was just like, this is not helping me. So, I am glad that I have been able to help other people with their transformations. Okay, so these are things that you put on their on the combined mode's shoulders, because people were not happy that this was just open like this. So I think this is gonna be to give it some more closure, or feel like it's more complete and covered up. And they always come with these cards, these nifty cards with nice artwork on them, and these probably useless instructions. Okay, enough of that. Let's get on to the main event. Let's get out Light Strike. Not Light Strike. Let's get out Lightspeed. I'm just going to call them by their Transformer names. Okay, he has the same kinds of shoulders as Nose Cone. Oh, wow. Okay, people warned me his shoulders are very tight. And I like how these look like guns, but it's also the exhaust of the cars, of the car mode. Okay, this is my biggest complaint with these figures lately. Nose Cone did not have this problem, but they've been having this problem lately where the joints are too tight. They're scary tight. And fortunately nothing is broken, but Afterburner, I had to go in and use some lubrication on him in a couple places. Actually, no, I unscrewed his ankle a little bit, but there was a part on his waist. It was too tight. This is, yeah, I don't like how tight this is. I wonder if this is something I can unscrew. Yeah, I just don't like that. Anyway, that's him. That's the back. He looks good. He looks real good. So no complaints on that front. Just tight joints. And the people, I like to go to the TFW 2005 boards, and there's a thread just for these guys, these toys, the Craftsman Technobots. And yeah, that's something other people have gotten their figures already, and that's the thing that they were saying was frustrating. Okay, so I think this extends. They just collapsed it for packaging. I wonder maybe if this guy was collapsed and had some things changed too. But we're gonna undo his arms a little bit. Okay, he feels much better. I've read that he's a better figure of the two. Yeah, he feels so much better. I'm not noticing any concerning joints on this one. The only thing I'm going to be concerned about is going to be him extending. Oh gosh, that's tight. I don't even want to. I'm going to do this on my own. I'm so scared of it. Oh, that's so tight. So you're supposed to extend him so he becomes the shoulder. For all I know, part of the transformation, I'm not supposed to extend him yet, so let's not even bother with that yet. But I am getting nervous that just pulling on it a little bit and it's not coming undone, and I'm scared to death he's going to snap in half. But let's not borrow trouble, right? So he looks cool. Here's the foot, the same one that came with nose cone. This is also going to be something that you can turn into part of a big cannon. It goes along with the torso part. That's the parts forming for the combine mode. But we'll go more into that in the review. But I would show it to you, but they're already in combine mode. So there's some stuff that'll go together. And I'm going to do a review of the whole set together so we can see that. This is Lightspeed's pistol. It folds for some reason. I think it's for storage. Yeah, I think you can put this under his car mode for storage. That's his pistol. We have the hand that plugs into Strafe because he's one of the arms. Hopefully he will not snap in half when I turn him to an arm. I'm going to mess with their transformations tonight so I can be ready for the review and be as prepared as I can be. I wish these stored someplace. Both the hands, I have not found a way that this stores into things like the same way these turn into a big cannon. There's just nothing I can find where this fits into something. And the same thread I told you about before, they can't find anything either. Now we're going to go into, right here is the most disappointing thing of this entire set. Not just these two guys, this is the thing I'm the most disappointed of all of them. These guns. So the original, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna go grab him quick. He's right here. I don't know why this is so important to me. The thing is, I feel like they nailed the colors. Like they're not exactly part for part the same colors, but they really nailed the overall feel of the color schemes. But Strafe's guns are this dark burgundy. And this is the original toys. Why? I feel like this is iconic. I don't know, I just do. And I'm not the only one. Again, on that thread on TFW, people are really frustrated. Not everyone, but a significant amount of people are as frustrated as I am about this. Like, why did they do this? They know better. They know what color these are supposed to be. So I am going to, for the first time ever, I'm going to custom paint something, and I'm going to make these the same orange as this. Not for my review, because I want to do it before, because I don't know how it's going to go. So it might go horribly. But yeah, I don't like how it looks. Some people on the forums prefer it. They think it fits in better with his overall look. I don't, and I'm very disappointed by that. So that's my initial thoughts. He seems fine otherwise. Oh, he's got some nice metallic bits here too. That's cool. Some people were saying they don't like his face because it's all one color. I can appreciate that, especially, oh, it looks like he actually has lips and a nose. Yeah, that is hard to see. I kind of do wish, it's almost like they made a mistake. Like they forgot to color it, because this guy's got metallic for his face. I just wonder if they got rushed, you know? I wonder if they just didn't do the face and they didn't bother painting this, or they got it the wrong color. I'm not sure, but it's very frustrating. And the only other frustrating thing, again, that I'm very nervous about. Oh, okay. I guess these come down for the transformation. Maybe if I just keep doing this. I'm sorry if this is annoying you guys, because I'm kind of sensitive to noises. It's getting better. It's not. I don't know. I guess I'd rather be. This is not like excruciatingly tight like some of the stuff on Afterburner was. So I don't know. It could be worse. But anyway, initial thoughts. They look really cool. And I'm looking forward to learning how they transform for the review. And I'm really looking forward to combining them and have my full guy combined. I hate just the thing I'm the most scared about is pulling this apart. So we'll see. Hopefully next time I see you for the review, this guy will not be broken. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. And I will talk to you hopefully very soon with complete unbroken pieces of toys. Goodbye.